Using a brand new product. We're one of the first people with Nano Pro to actually get it, and it's called White Pearl Ceramic Coating, and it's made specifically for white cars, and it creates a high density reflection for white vehicles only. And basically it's a true ceramic coating, and it's white. Do you see that? It's white. That's absolutely insane. And it adds white pigmentation, giving you an even better gloss. So we're really excited to see it. One of the other installers in Florida used it on a white truck, and it was absolutely unreal beautiful. The gloss was insane. So and then it levels itself, so that's going to be cool. But there it is, guys, the White Pearl Nano Pro ceramic. So yeah, gonna get the car fully polished and prepped, and then we'll show you guys the process of putting it on. We're doing just a light little one step. Car already looks fantastic. I mean, look at that. Also wanted to give you guys a little update on this Tesla Model X. Full front end has been PPF'd. We did that yesterday, and tomorrow we're just going to deliver it to the client. Called us up about 2 weeks ago, got them on the schedule, did the front end on that, fully PPF'd, and recoated it as well, dropping that off tomorrow. But that looks freaking awesome. And then we'll go over here, this 55 Bel Air. We're just doing a full wash and wax. We had another detail guy come and polish the wheels. Those look absolutely amazing. But yeah, we're doing a full wash and wax on this. It's going to go to a big old classic Bel Air Chevy 55 through 57 car show in Kentucky. So hopefully it might actually win some awards. Who knows? Maybe after JackFrost is done with it, probably. But I'll show you guys the inside. It looks pretty cool. But he took some seats out of a Chevy, or is it a Chevy Impala? Yeah, out of a Chevy Impala, but it looks pretty cool. You got the original, you know, one big seat right there, but thing is awesome. It is restored a little bit paint-wise, or the whole thing is. Paint is from an Impala as well. I think like a 96 Impala, but Firebird? Oh, it's from a Firebird. Never mind, not an Impala. That's just the inside.
Frosty's over here doing a little paint pen action. So, ow, I just burned the fuck out of me. Oh, ouch.
Anyway, let me show you guys how we applied the ceramic coating, because totally forgot to film that. We just did this. You can see how much we used. See? Used a pretty good amount, a lot more than we were supposed to, but we just did like that. About boom, and then went over here just like this and applied just like that. Bang. And you can see the coating on there, and then you just wait about a minute and then wipe it off with one towel, and then after 12 hours it kind of self levels and you're all good. So that's kind of how it works. But the full car is done except for the part that Frosty's doing on the bumper. I think it looks a little bit better. It looks awesome. The stuff, the haziness, this is the ceramic coating for the glass. So you just put it on, wait about 10 to 15 minutes, and then wipe off. But that's what the car's looking like right now. I think it looks a little bit glossier, but in the comments down below, let me know what you guys think. For a long day, we are finally on the road, and oh my gosh, look at that. That don't look too good, does it, boys and girls? Anyway, I'm gonna go to my grandparents real quick. My new Pokemon sets just arrived, so I'm gonna show you guys that, because I've kind of gotten into Pokemon again. So see you guys at the grandparents' house. Oh gosh, it's real windy. Let's go, let's go. Thunderstorm, thunderstorm.
Thunderstorm, thunderstorm. I'm
Look at that
coming to you,
coating.
Jackson.
What do you say?
Thunderstorm, thunderstorm. I'm coming to you, Jackson.
Yeah, look at those trees. Well, the power is fully out now. You can only see the outline of a crazy young girl and grandma. But it's still raining pretty hard. And we're in the dark now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, it's back on. Oh, we almost got lucky.
I'm 8.
Oh, it's back on. And it's off. Go play with Papa. He's got the light on for you.
Can I turn this on?
No, it's off, goofball.
I'm not goofball. Please stop saying that.
You're a goofball. Go play with Papa. He's got a light.
Alright, now
Haha, dude. We got the Nile River in my neighborhood right now, bro. Dude, there's no way. Holy smokes, this storm is insane. You got the Amazon rainforest right there, literally. Holy smokes, dude. No way. There's no way I go there, right? Anyway, out of all the dark in the world, there's always good. And that's what I'm taking that sign as. Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, that's literally flooding. No fucking way. Oh my God. My God. And that's one reason why I say be thankful every single day. Okay guys, made it home. I have power. That's a positive. I had to stop in the middle of the road though right here at the clubhouse because there was just a fucking trash can blocking the intersection for God knows how long and nobody wants to do it. So I got out and did it. Talked to my neighbors a little bit. The rain has calmed down over the past 15 minutes, so that's great. Now, the Pokemon box. Looky here. I opened a little bit of it. I haven't seen it. All right, so they're here. The Destined Rivals ETB and the Chaos Rising ETB. Now, from the looks of it, it doesn't look tampered with or anything like that. You know, you got your original dots that are supposed to be up here a little bit. As you see there. On the sides right here, you got that little small line. It's not exactly a straight line. It's a bit crooked. You know, these look really good. Good. Bottom looks good. Looks good right here as well. So, yeah. You know, I can scrunch it up a bit. It's not really skin tight. Shake test is pretty good. It feels good as well. Here, same way. I don't know the exact difference between the two on the box size, but the Destined Rivals pack definitely does feel just a tiny bit heavier. But who knows? Maybe I got some God packs in here. You never know. But this one, same way. It's got it's got the holes up top that it needs to have like normal. These edges really good as well. Here's good. So it's good. So I believe both of these scrunch tests really good. I believe both of these are real. If anything's in question, it's the Chaos Rising, which, hey, who cares? The Destined Rivals is like going for, I think, like $200+ right now. This is going for like 85 to 100 bucks, I think. So anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna open them or not. It's so hard to open this right now when it's like $200+, man. Chaos Rising, I probably will open, but I'm gonna open some of my Pokemon stuff when I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm very, very close. By the time this video is up and you're watching it, if I have 1,000 subs, I'll make a post when I'm going live. I'm gonna be live streaming at least 2 to 3 nights out of the week or days. I'm either gonna go live in the shop or like when we're working, or late at night playing video games, things like that, or or we're gonna be opening up some Pokemon. Anyway, it's Jack's World. Thank you guys so much for tagging along with me for half the day. And yeah, just with all this storm and the stuff that we've seen, just going not even a mile from my grandparents' house to here, I just want to say, be thankful that you woke up today, because not every day, tomorrow is definitely not a given. Heck, I could leave this house right now and go to my sister's house to help her with the Wi-Fi and not make it. So just be thankful that you're here and for the opportunity that you have. especially if you're healthy. And if you're not, I promise tomorrow's gonna be better. Anyway, it's Jack's World. Thank you guys so much. Peace.